How are you? Hey, lovelies. How are you doing? I am getting ready to make my fire cider for the winter. So that's what I am doing right now. While I'm doing that, before I go ahead and get started, I am just going to be putting this into the oven for a second. Hey, lovelies. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up as you come on. I'm about to start making apple cider. My fire cider for the winter. So that's what I'm doing. Just getting my stuff together. So just give me a sec. Trying to find somewhere to put this that you guys could see while I do this. Trying to see if I could find somewhere better to put it. So, okay. I think that's the best place so far, so you guys can see it. Let me know what you put in yours, if you've ever done it. So, let me know. So, I'm basically starting off with, and these are from my garden. I went and picked some rosemary from my garden. So, I'm going to be just layering these. So, you'll see two, and then I'll do two in the back. Hey guys. Okay, so these cakes. If you're just coming on, go ahead and like the live. I am making my fire cider for the winter. I went and got some rosemary from my garden. So I'm just layering these right now. And then I have oregano that I'm putting in. What I did, I washed everything and then dried them. So that's what I did. I think I'm going to do another smaller glass as well. I'm going to do this one. Let me know what you put, if you've ever tried this, and what you put in yours. All right, so this is, for who don't know, this is Leaf of Life, and I put them in mine. Putting them all the way down, and go ahead. When I put them in, I just go ahead and kind of break them up together. Just give them a little squish. So that's what I'm making. Let me know where you guys are watching from. For who don't know Leaf of Life, that's Leaf of Life. Leaf of Life is good for respiratory distress, asthma. It's also good for high blood pressure, diabetes. So it's used for a plethora of stuff. And oregano is also very good. So this is the traditional, most people know this oregano, but I have another one, which we call in Jamaica Chinese thyme. I also have that one. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go here in these. This is cloves. Greeting, Evans. How are you? You're watching from Australia. That is on my bucket list for next year. In the new year. Welcome. Okay, so I put some cloves in there. I'm also going to put what we call pimento. Right? And I'm going to use this. So these are pimento, if you've never seen pimento before, also known as allspice. Thank you, Evans. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just pounding it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So this is it. And right. That's it for that. On my pimento, that's done. If you don't know, star anise is also good for, in the Middle East, I know that they use star anise when you have congestion. So that's something that I'm also putting in mine. I don't know what you put in yours or if you've ever tried it. So these are star anise. This is it right here. Okay, and hi, Carol. How are you? Welcome. So I just figured, a lot of people always ask me how I do this. So I figured, let me just go ahead and do it while I'm doing my batch for the winter. Just go ahead and share what I put in mine. All right, that's it for that. Star anise is done. We're going to put together. So I'm going to put these off to the side. These off to the side. And front and center is going to be ginger. So I've washed these ginger already. I'm just chopping them up. So I have ginger that I'm chopping up, and I'm also going to chop up turmeric. I plant turmeric in my backyard, and I plant ginger. Let me know if you guys have tried this before, or would you try it? This is going to be soaking for a while. I'll keep it like for a month before I start using. Trust me, and you don't need a lot. I just take it. Some people can't do it without taking like honey or something else. But what I do when I do this, I also put I put a couple of and it's optional, so you can do it if you want or not. It's optional. I also put some dates in there. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. If you notice, I'm pushing it down. I push it down all the way to the bottom. There's a whole bunch of stuff going in there, so. All right, so turmeric. This is the one that I hate chopping on my board because it just gets messy. Hi, Carol. Hi guys, if you're just coming on, I am making my fire cider that I use for winter. If you'd be so kind to give a thumbs up and let me know where you're watching from. And if you would try this, if this is something that you would try. So pretty much I'm finished putting all the turmeric that I want to put in. I might put some more. There's no measurements. You just put to your heart content. It's just going to make it more potent. The more you use, the more potent it is. That's it. And when you're doing it, try not to get any water in there. So that's why you wash your stuff at first and you dry them. So that's the best thing to do. Just wash them and dry them at first so you don't have that issue. This is another one. So bay leaf is another thing that you could do. It's up to you. Put what is medicinal and what you would like in your fire cider. So some of my stuff that I still have, like this is mint, because I had to buy mint at the store because I did not have mint. It's winter where I'm at right now. So I pat dry them as much as I can. Mint is good for decongestion and also to calm the gut. Okay, this I have bay leaf. So I'm putting in my bay leaf right now. So I just put a little bit more thyme. in there. Like I tell you, there's no measurement. You could put to your heart content in there. I'm going to steal something from one of these because I know I had a lot in here. And I need some. I decided to do another big jar over here. So I'm actually going to take a couple sprigs of, if it wasn't so late, I'd go outside and cut some more, but it's kind of late. So I'm not going to go back out to go cut more rosemary. So this is a good thing about when you have a lot in there, you can always steal. Guys, I'm here doing multitasking while I'm doing this. Oh, this is done. Yes. So I have a multi-tasking thing going on because I'm also looking about other stuff here. So doing two things at once. All right, so for cinnamon, I'm gonna put cinnamon in here. I put in cinnamon sticks. There's a sale on cinnamon. I'm not going to advertise for anyone, but I buy mine from Amazon, and this is the one that I use, if you want to know. So that's the one I use, and I'm going to just drop some cinnamon stick in each. Oops, one down. Okay. This is a bigger jar, so I'm going to put a little extra in there. All right. All right, that's it. This one didn't have any cloves, so I'm putting some cloves in there. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much done. Now, the thing that I'm going to be cutting up is going to be some lemon, fresh lemon. Everything Get it as fresh as you can, okay? Get it as fresh as you can. So these are some limes. So these are key limes. If you don't know, this is key lime. Hi Doreen, how are you? So these are key limes. So I'm actually putting key lime in each one, and that's good for mucus, to get mucus out of your body. So I'm trying to put 2 in each, at least 2. The smaller one might get 1, but I'm gonna try. I think I have some more. So you're in bed. I know you go to bed early. I think I'm gonna go grab a couple more. Okay, so that's it. 2 each of the key lime. And you might be wondering, is it all for me? No, it's not. I'm not going to keep it all for myself. All right. Hi, Gita. Is that Donna? I'm thinking. I think that's who it is. How are you? Okay, so this is another one. Thank you. Yes, it was. You didn't get any cake, Doreen? How come? You didn't bake? I'm just putting one in each and kind of squeeze them out as I go along. You some mommy? Yeah, that's why I do it in a jar. Mm-hmm. So this will last me for a while because you only use a teaspoonful daily or spoonful. Okay. All right, and then this now is my garlic. Literally, I don't cut them up. I just use the knife just to kind of crush them, and just throw them in. right. Oops. One down. Alrighty. So that's pretty much, so look what I'm putting in there, guys. Cranberry, fresh cranberry. So we're putting in fresh cranberry in there. You put what you want in there. I researched medicinal, and I know each one of these is going to boost my immune system for the winter time, because your system, I mean, really is going to go up against a bunch of stuff. So this is what has worked for me, and so I hope it works for you as well. It's good to get this right, because you get fresh cranberry right around Christmas time. Christmas and Thanksgiving is when you get this. Okay. This is how I get the horseradish. So I'm actually going to cut it up, peel it and cut it. This is the reason why I don't like to cut curry, turmeric, because it spoils your cutting board on my cutting board. Okay. So I use my carrot peeler to do this. It's hard. Okay, guys. It's hard to peel. So that's why I do it that way, and then it's hard to cut. And my knives are sharp. You could get this at the farmer's market if you're in the US. I get it at the farmer's market or at Sprouts. I got this one actually at Sprouts today. So I love Sprouts. Not that I'm advertising for them, but this is what I use to peel it. It's easier for me when I do it this way. Some people don't take off any, but I wash it and I still take off the skin as much as I can, because some of it you're just not going to get it off. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it. So you're just going to take off as much as you can. Guys, so and then I leave my favorite for last, the part that I don't like. Onion. I don't like to cut it, so I always leave it for last because my eyes always water. My eyes are already going. Oh, this is the one thing I hate. Onions. Cutting onions. Bye, Evan. Thank you for coming and come back. Whew. Take up them few pieces. It's not good. You can't have it. things I'm gonna go ahead and put in there is gonna be cayenne pepper. And the cayenne pepper I'm putting in there is from my garden. So that's what I'm gonna put. This is from my garden. I dry it and then grind it. So that's the cayenne pepper. Okay guys, so pretty much this is about done. I'm gonna put some more in this one. The only thing I have left to go in there is gonna be some I'm gonna put a couple of dates in it. That's all I have left to go in there. That's it, nothing more. You guys could see I love mason jars, so that's what I'm gonna put in there next. Oh. Okay. All right, guys. So what I'm putting in there is just apple cider. That's what I'm putting in. So for who, if you're just coming on, I'm making my fire cider. And right now I am pouring the apple cider in there. Everything is already in. I leave a little space at the top. should have bought more apple cider. Guys, I'm running low. Okay, so I'm coming up. I want the world to know. See, guys, look. I have run out of apple cider. So I used four of these, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 small. This is a small one, and they're all done. Oh, you want the tinier? You don't want the charming. Huh? Yeah, let me just remember. This is going. Alrighty, guys, so that's about it. I am done. Trying to close off the rest of these that's left, and that's it. here's another. I'll just put these other ones in there. That's it, guys. So I need enough. I need some more for this one. These two need more along with the big one. The big one probably could stay and I could expand on it, but the two small ones really need some more. So, all right. That's it. Just break those up in there and that's it. Alrighty. So guys, this is gonna sit and it's gonna stay for about a month before I start using it. So this is, if you're just coming on, I am making my fire cider for the winter. So that's what this is. Alright, so this is how much I end up with. That's how much I end up with. There you go. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah. So that's what it is. That's how much of them I end up with. This is my fire cider, and this is what one of the things that I use to stay healthy for the winter. So that's it. It's going to sit and it's going to stay and seep for about 30 days and then I'll strain it off. And that's it. Let me know if you guys have tried this before and what do you put in yours. And if you're just coming on, try to go back and watch it from the front to see all the different ingredients that I put into mine. All right, guys. So until next time, see you guys on the next one. Bye, lovelies. Bye.